Welcome to day 6 of the challenge. We'll start from a comfortable sitting position. Rest palms on knees. Rotate shoulders back. Relax shoulders. Close your eyes. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Eyes remain closed. Walk your hands forward. Roll over your knees. Come into tabletop position. Inhale, arch your back. Extend neck all the way up. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest. At your own pace, 3 more times. On your next exhalation, back to tabletop. Open your eyes. Walk your knees 1 step back. Stack hips above your knees. Inhale. Exhale, chest on mat, chin on ground. 5 breaths and melting heart. Feel the stretch in shoulders, neck, and upper chest. Elevate shoulders. 3, 4, 5. Slow walk hands back to tabletop. Inhale, flex feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. If this is your first downward dog of your day, walk out your legs. With every paddle, bring your hips closer to mat. Stretching your calves and your hamstrings. Tilt your hips side to side, elongating side torso. Back to downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Small step forward. We are slightly front of your mat. Big toes to touch. Hang your neck. Vertebra by vertebra. Head up last. Rotate shoulders back. Palms facing forward. Gaze forward. Inhale, arms up, gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees if you need. Belly on thighs, palms beside your feet. Relax your neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Legs are straight. Fingertips align with toes. Otherwise, rest palms on shin. Exhale, knees bend. Palms on mat. Big step back. High plank. Ground your knees. Untuck your toes. Inhale, arch your back. Gaze up. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Chest between your palm. Chin on ground. Hips up high. Stay here 5 breaths. 3, 4, 5. Avoid sliding backwards. Inhale, slide forward. Place belly on mat. Upper chest off. Rotate shoulders back, palms off ground. One more breath in baby cobra. Gaze up, palms back on mat beside your chest. Lift into seal. For seal, pelvis is on the ground. Gaze upwards or back room. 3. Feel the stretch in belly. 4. 5. Pelvis, knees off into upward facing dog. Flex your feet, still gazing up. Exhale, shift your gaze to belly. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, twist, bend top knee. Level both shoulders, gaze left toes. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, right leg straight, back to 3-legged dog. Exhale, right leg, big step forward. Right leg closer to right hand. Ground back knee and tuck back foot. Inhale, arms up. Interlace hands behind your head. Pelvis low. Option 1, stay balanced. Option 2, elbows wide, low hips. Option 3, arch your back, gaze upwards or back room. Feel the stretch on your left hip flexors. Breathe. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, gaze forward, arms back up. Exhale, palms back on mat. Now stack hips above your knees, palms below shoulders. Inhale, exhale, right leg up and back. Inhale, exhale, arch back. Place chest between your palm, chin on ground. Bring right leg high. 3, 4, 5. Right knee on mat. Untuck your toes. Lean forward. Option 1, baby cobra. Option 2, locust, hands back, thumbs up. Make sure you rotate shoulders open, both toes up to touch. 3, squeeze back muscles. 4, 5, palms back on mat beside your chest. Lift into C, gazing up or back room. Breathe. 3, 4, 5. Up dog. Flex feet, look back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, twist into sugar cane. Gaze right toes. 3, breathe. 4, 5. Inhale, back to 3-legged dog. Exhale, big step forward. Left leg closer to left hand. Ground back knee, untuck back foot. Inhale, arms up. In your own variation of low lunge, those who can, wide elbow, low hips, gaze back. 1. Feel the stretch on right hip flexors. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, palms on mat, hips above your knees. Inhale, exhale, left leg back into tiger. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Squeeze. 3, left leg higher. 4, 5. Left knee on mat. Untuck your toes. Lean forward. Option, baby cobra. Those who can, locust. Final option, arms forward without bring your chest down. 4, 5, arms back beside your chest. If you can, straighten your arms in your first 2 seal this time. Bring your hands closer towards navel. Open your chest. Look back. 3, chin up. 4, 5, slow up dog. Flex feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ground your knees. Untuck your toes. Inhale, sit on heels. Exhale, rotate shoulders back, look forward. Now we're entering into camel pose. You may need blocks if you're unable to grab your ankles or hips. So for those entering into camel, first stack hips above your knees. So option, always take step by step. Rotate fingertips down. Place it just below your back ribs. Bring pelvis forward. Rotate shoulders back. Just keep bring hips forward. Now once you are here, shift your gaze towards ceiling. Breathe. 3, 4, 5. Slow. Chin up. Now second set. Same, you start from here. Once you tilt back, you try to place both hands on ankles or on blocks. Inhale, hips forward, look up. On your next exhalation, bring hands on ankles. If you manage to grab ankles, hips forward, look up or back. 3, pelvis forward. 4, 5, hands back behind your back. Heel up last. Bring hands forward, rest in child pose. So active child pose, fingertips in front, wrist is off, head is on mat. Palms back on mat, beside chest. Inhale, flex feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, bend your knees. Step or jump softly between your palms. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, gentle back bend. Exhale, palms at side. Inhale, arms up, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, knees bend, palms on mat. Jump back into high plank. Ground your knees and tuck your ankles. Inhale, arch back, look up. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, elbows in, sternum down, chin down, hips as high as you can. 3, 4, 5, pelvis down, shoulders roll back, baby cobra or locust. Those who can, arms forward and high. Palms back on mat, beside chest, toes hip width, seal. Look back, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, right leg straight. Exhale, right foot step forward. Ground back knee, untuck back toes. Inhale, arms up. low hips. Exhale, twist towards right. Left hand outside right knee. Right hand on the outside of your back. Gaze past back shoulders. Look towards back foot. 3. Low hips. 4. 5. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, palms on ground. Stack hips above your knees. Right leg straight. Level your hips. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Right belly almost or on right thigh. Then relax your neck. 3. Feel the stretch on right hamstrings. 4. 5. Bend front knee. Inhale, arms back up, low hips. Exhale, rotate arms, interlace fingers. Make sure you rotate shoulders back. Index fingers close to ground. Those who can, fingers back on mat. Look up or back room. Breathe. 3, 4, 5. Gaze back forward. Arms back up. Place hands back on mat. Stack hips above knees. Left hand below left shoulders. Bring left toes out. Right hand up. Enter into half moon. Adjust your stance if you need. Gaze up. 3, 4, 5. Option stay. Those who can, backhand, which is your right hand, grab right ankle and pull 45 ankle backwards, balancing here. 3, 4, 5. Back to half moon. Then bend top knee, rotate into half vaulting. Hips up. Then shift your gaze forward towards front room. Hips up for 5 breaths. 3, 4, 5. Now next 5 breaths, your right fingers closer to ground. 3, 4, 5. Back to half moon. Top hand back on mat. Flex left, right leg high. Bend top knee. Use opposite hands, left hand forward, then rotate, grab on the inner part of the ankle. Inhale, exhale, extend, legs up into tiger pose. 3, 4, 5. Palms back, knees on ground, untuck your toes. Now from here, we will enter 5 breaths into camel pose. Have your blocks if you need. Otherwise, grab ankles. Inhale, hips up, hands back, behind your back. Look up or hands on hips. Breathe. 3, 4, hips forward. One more breath. 5, slow, hip up. Then palms back on ground. Inhale, flex feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees if you need. Now knees back, take rest, child pose. Have some water if you need. Active child pose. Fingertips off, thumbs forward, weight on hip, arms forward, fingertips on ground. Elevate shoulders to lengthen 6 of your armpits. Then come into tabletop. Then relax your wrist. On left side, inhale, flex feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, twist. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, leg straight. Exhale, step left foot forward. Ground, back knee. Untuck, back foot. Inhale, arms up, low hips. Exhale, twist towards left. Right hand, outside left knee. The other hand on the back thigh. Those who can, make sure you rotate back, shoulders open. Low hips, gaze backwards. Breathe. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, hands on mat. Stack hips above knees, front leg straight. Inhale, exhale, fall forward. Neck is relaxed. 3, 4, 5. Bend front knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, big circle. Interlace fingers, index fingers pointing towards ground. Rotate shoulders. Those who can, fingertips back, chest up, look up or back room. Fingertips closer or on mat. 3, 4, 5. Gaze back forward, arms back up, hands on mat. Hips above knees, right hand below right shoulders. Angle, legs out. Enter into half moon. Adjust your half moon if you need. Option, just stay in half moon. Those who can, bend top knee, grab ankles from the outside, and pull. 3, 4, 5. Enter into half wilding. Rotate. So first set of wilding, just bring your hips forward. So focus on lengthening front body for the first 5 breaths. 3, 4, 5. Those who can, top arms closer to ground. So you need to rotate your bottom right shoulders. One more breath. Back up. Back to half moon. Palms back on mat. Adjust your hands. Then adjust your right. Left toes up. Bend left knee. Right hand forward first. Circle. Then grab inner ankle and lift into tiger pose. 3, 4, 5. Hands forward. Palms down. Knees back on mat. Now, second set of camel in your own variation. Inhale, exhale, hips forward, look back, arms back. Breathe, 5 breaths. 3, 4, 5. Slow. Back to kneeling. Arms up. Palms back on mat. Tabletop. Rest in child pose. Head down. Arms back. Breathe. Hands back forward. Active child pose. Then find your way back to tabletop. Relax your palms. Inhale, flex your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, bend your knees. Jump softly between your palms or step forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, full forward. Inhale, arms up, gentle back bend. Exhale, palms back at side. Inhale, arms up, back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms on mat. Jump back, high plank. Ground your knees, untuck your toes. Toes together, sit on heels, round your back, gaze forward. Now watch this. So earlier on, we're working on our symmetric camel. Now on our second set, we'll be working on turbo camel. Watch this. So what we'll be doing is, in kneeling position, prerequisite is you should be able to grab your heels back then. But otherwise, just practice on camel. So for those who have camel, this will be how you look like. You will need to, in your kneeling position, once you rise up, you will try to parallel your lower legs. So it looks like this. So once you rise up, lower legs parallel. So it will be symmetrical. So what you will do is you place your left hand on left ankle. So it should be in a big circle. Then when you do this action, you need to feel the stretch on your top upper arm, the whole back side of your torso. So it will look like this. You will swivel. You need to feel the stretch. So once you feel the stretch, you will then rotate your bottom arms upwards, back, then grab only on one ankle, parallel legs. Then once you're here, circle across your face and bring your right hand back. And you will rotate your left shoulders so you can press your hips forward with your right hand far back. Then when you exit, always feel the stretch this time. Feel the stretch on your front line of the body and then back forward. So on both sides, it looks like this. So big circle, especially your outer limbs, so that you stretch side. Then grab the ankles. Then rotate your chest from sideways to upwards. Then back forward. Make an attempt to stretch. Rotate your head in the same angle, then back forward. So we will try one on each side. So feel free to pause the video, work on turbo camel. So this is to prevent injuries when we proceed to later on. Okay, doesn't matter which side. So we start from kneeling. I'll be going towards my left with my right hand back. Inhale, I will circle towards left, stretching the right side. Parallel ankles. I'll look towards left, hips forward, then look up until my shoulders are leveled towards ceiling with my right hand back. Hips forward, then rotate back. So arms straight, back forward, sit back on heels. The other side, so big circle, thumbs down, so you can feel the stretch on sideline of the outer side. Grab the ankles, then shift your gaze up, hips forward, and back. Knees can be together, sit on heels. Now feel free to pause the video, do one more time. If you're unable to get turbo camel, own time, own pace. Now for those who are able to get your turbo camel, on the second set, if you manage to bring your hands up, If you can see your mat, you'll try to bring your fingertips closer to mat. So you do not have to do up to this option, but you will try if you are able to. So for those who are reaching mat, it will look like this. So maybe one side might be able to do better. You don't have to go all the way down. So knees hip width, inhale, circle, turbo camel with right hand up, hips forward first. So this time, if you are able to look towards your mat, you try to bring your top hands, which is my right hand, closer to mat. Then back up, then the other side. Okay. It may or may not touch mat, but you just try to see if you can bring your arms further back. Now the other side, rotate, ankles, hips up, left arm up. Those who can, fingertips closer to mat, and back up. Then once you're done, back to tabletop, and rest in child pose. So pause the video, try. Now, if you have turbo camel, the next one we'll be doing bridge. So for the past 2 days, we have been working on bridge. If you are unable to walk your hands in, for today, you will just work on just your normal bridge pose or your wheel pose. Those who can, you'll walk your wheel with your hands. So avoid walking with legs, walk your hands. So your feet is the ground, your hands should be able to move. So rather than move your feet, move your hands. From child pose, cross your ankles, sit behind your feet. So we always warm up with bridge pose first. Fingertips touching heels, feet about hip width. Inhale, exhale, pelvis up. If you are unable to do a bridge, feel free to stop here. Now those who can, bridge first. So pelvis up, rotate shoulders. So you can step on your fingertips and walk your shoulders closer. Or just interlace your hands behind your back. Chin to chest, squeeze your glutes. Breathe, 3, 4, 5. Now slow, hands back wide. Lower your hips and relax your shoulders. Now second set, feel free to stop at bridge. Those who can wing, those who can can't, you walk your hands at one step in. So always enter to tripod wheel first. Option 1, bridge. So you can rotate your shoulders, active. Now option 2, palms beside your face, elbows towards ceiling, place crown top hit on mat first. Elbows in, hips high, inhale, exhale, wheel, push. 3, 4, 5, hit down, back to tripod wheel, elbows in. Now second set, option, walk your hands closer towards your head. Elbows in, inhale, exhale, extend. Slow, crown, back down. Then back off your head on mat. Back to bridge. Then lower your hips. Take recline butterfly, knees wide. Knees together. Flex your feet, then just roll up back to sit. So now on our second try, we will not be doing wheel. Feel free to just work on wheel or work on your turbo camel. You get stuck on any point, you just do that part multiple times until our options has ended. So for those who are able to do turbo camel, this time what you'll be doing is, later on, you will try to bring your arms back just a bit to bring yourself at angle. So what you need to do is we'll do your quads exercise. Maybe you'll try the easier variation. So hips above your knees, not too wide, hip width directly below your hip bone. So from here, you will flex your feet. You'll cross your hands across your chest or hands to heart center. So hips forward. Once you feel your hips forward, gaze forward. So don't look up. So just gaze forward, then bring your hips back. Then squeeze your quads. Quads is front of your thigh, back up. So we'll be doing 3 times. And every time you see you can go lower. So feet flex, avoid point, flex. Now inhale, hips forward, chin slightly towards chest, back, press into back of your toes, and engage your quads back up. Now second one, inhale, exhale down. Inhale first, exhale push. Now third one, inhale, exhale down. Inhale, one breath, exhale push. Now hands to chest will be slightly easier. This time you see with palms facing forward, so not facing together, facing forward. You'll see if you're able to do the same action with flexed foot. Now if you untuck your foot, it will be slightly easier, but we will try to keep our foot flexed. So as we push up, you'll try to press into the top part of your bottom leaf of the toes. So now 3 more quad exercise from your camel. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, pelvis forward, chin to chest. Then press into your toes, back up. So this will be slightly harder because your body weight is slightly back. So inhale first. Exhale back. Inhale first. Exhale up. Now 2 more. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale up. Last one. You might tremble. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale up. Untuck your toes. Sit on heels. And relax in child pose. So feel free to pause the video. So for this exercise is to activate your quads. Sit on heels. Then head back up. Now, next one is prerequisite is you are able to walk your hands closer in for wheel. And you have your turbo camel and you're able to bring your top arms slightly back. Then you will try this one. What we'll be doing is we'll be doing drop back camel. So if you're not ready, but you still want to try just a little bit, you can go to the wall. So you will touch the wall instead of the mat and come back up. But if you're unable to do it from ground, then for the next 1 or 2 sets, you'll try to do it with the wall. So for those who are doing drop back camel, you need to have strong quads. So it's not really on backbend, but rather more on quads. You need a certain decent backbend, which is the variation of just your wheel, close wheel. This one, for drop back camel, you need lesser backbend, but you need lots of quads to push back up without tilting your pelvis. So it's called tilt your pelvis. This is called open. So your pelvis has to be open. All your engagement come from your quads. So it looks like this. So what we'll be doing is we will untuck the ankles. We will see if you're able to do drop back camel. Then once you touch the mat, you can push the mat and come back to camel to test if you're able to progress after this. Watch this and then pause the video to try. So first, hips forward. Inhale. Exhale, arms back. Touch ground. Push back. Then hands back up. So it's lots of quads. I don't really feel much back bend, only on quads. So once you're done, try or pause the video first. See if you're able to touch ground. If you're afraid, I'll recommend you to do it wall. And every time you do, if you're able to touch the wall, don't walk your hands. So just touch the wall, pulse back up. Then next one, you'll walk your knees away from the wall. Try again. Your hands will naturally come lower. So for those who are doing, try, pause. Otherwise, work on turbo camel. Now once you have done with your drop back camel, sit on heels, gaze back forward. Now, next one, which is our peak transition for today, will be your flex foot drop back camel and your push into wheel pose. Prerequisite is you should be able to do what you did earlier, which is your drop back camel, push ground and up, and it should be strong. Then now the next one, the next prerequisite is you should have your tripod wheel with walk your hands one step in. If you're unable to walk your wheel, it means that your spacing of your hands is not quite there yet. You won't be able to push ground. Otherwise, you might topple at side. So for this transition, you do not want to topple at side because you might risk any injuries, your wrist especially. So feel free to stop at different variations and options. So this will be how you look like for those who are trying. This time, drop back camel, you will need to flex your feet. So what you will be doing is, once your hands reaches ground, you push into your toes, strong toes, your feet will naturally ground itself, and you will just straight away enter into wheel pose. So feel free to pause, watch first, then pause the video, then try, then we will come back in. First, feet has to be flexed if you are doing this transition. Safety comes first. So inhale, exhale, arms up, touch ground, push. Then chin to chest, neck down, and then come back. Then just roll up. Feel free to pause the video and try, and you'll meet back in child pose. Sit on heels, then gaze forward. Now in our last set of flow, what we'll be doing is we'll be stepping up back front of your mat. We'll do a simple flow and then we'll come to camel front of your mat. So feel free to do turbo camel or just simple camel. Then once if I enter into wheel, you can just find your back on mat, just sit on mat and do wheel. So watch first. So after a few flow, this is the simpler version. You start from front of your mat, untuck the ankles so it'll be easier. So do your version of camel. Then cross your hands in front of your chest, lean slightly back, do a few quad exercise, then palms down, cross ankles, lay your back on mat, then do bridge, wheel, or different variations, then sit back up, and then we'll meet here. Now for those who can't, we'll be doing the same. After a simple flow, we will flex our feet. So feel free to do at your own pace. You don't have to follow. We'll just meet our back on mat. So same, arms up, hands back, drop back, wheel, then the crown, back hip, and then we'll meet back here. And we'll stay with our knees to chest or knees above your hips for a few breaths. Roll over your knees, back to child pose. Hands off, active child pose. Tabletop. Inhale, flex feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. You'll rise up, back, front of your mat, knees bent, step or jump softly between your palms. Halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, gentle back bend. Exhale, palms back at side. Last set of sequence. Inhale, arms up, gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms on mat, step or jump back, high plank. Ground your knees and tuck your toes. Inhale, arch your back, gaze up. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest. Walk your knees behind your wrists. If you can't, you will bring both knees forward same time. So protract your shoulders, knees forward, flex feet. Now, those who can will stay in 5 breaths in camel before we drop back into camel and push into wheel for 5 breaths. Do your own pace if you need. Inhale, exhale, camel in your own variation. 3, 4, one more breath. 5. Those who would like, drop back camel into wheel. Arms up, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sit down, back hip on mat, shoulders down, then hips on ground. And you bring your knees slightly above your chest. Now once everyone back is on mat, bring right knee to chest, left leg extend forward. Rotate your right ankle, squeeze your right toes from the pushing and the wheel. Then twist. Option stay. Those who like top leg, right leg straight. It doesn't have to be very straight. Just a bit to feel the stretch on your right outer hamstrings. Bend back, right knee. Continue to twist. Place pelvis back down, right knee back to chest. Then switch legs. Left knee to chest. Rotate ankles. Squeeze and release your toes. Recline twist, 5 breaths. On your next 5 breaths, option to straighten your left leg. Option straight. Bend back. 5 more breaths and recline twist. Knees back to chest. Then place both feet down. Now ground your heels on mat. Draw your knees together, feet about mat width. Then draw your knees to chest. Take butterfly and engage your inner thighs while you push your knees outwards, increasing the stretch. Take happy baby and rock your baby. Now try to bend your knees when you rock upwards. So we are doing some recovery pose from all the back bends earlier on. So when you rock up, knees bend, toes maybe on ground. Knees close to face. Feel the stretch in your back. Then relax. Legs back down. Tip your hips side to side. Second set, up and down. And come to final resting pose. Feet mat width, shoulders relaxed, palms up, eyes closed. Feel free to stay for as long as you would like in Shavasana. Namaste.